Recording. Okay. So I have already given you idea about the basic forms tags in HTML. Now further we will move towards the more advanced topic in case of forms. So because forms are very important in HTML coding and HTML structures. So that's why we will move towards forms with labels. So this session is basically will focus more on labels. So we have explored basic input tags, but now we want to understand how to connect these tags to features, actions or labels. Okay, so we will use the two features, actions and labels. So we will connect these features. The use of the label tag will allow you to add labels in front of an input in your HTML form. So until now we have only seen the input tag. So that is directly input box in which you are entering some value. But now onwards we will add a label so that you can understand which input is for what. So that's why we need to add the labels before that, like that if you want to enter last name or first name, so in last name input you need to add the label of last name, and first name input you need to add the label of first name. So we will also explore how to activate actions further upon clicking submit. The actions like that and we method also we are discuss about methods and actions of our forms. Actions like that where you want to send the data, on which web page you want to send the data, that is action. And method, what type of data you want to send, that is method. Okay, let's go through some examples of these. Okay, so I will open my atom. Let me split the screen. Okay. Okay, so we have played with this forms already. So let me remove that form that already we have made. Okay, okay. So let me go with another our examples, that is labels. Okay. So label tag allows us to add labels in front of any input in HTML, and we learn how to use the label tag and explore the four parameter within it. So there is one important keyword also available in case of label, that is four parameter. So why we are using four parameter, I will also will tell you about this. Okay, so it is time to understand how these parameters works. Okay, so I will use the form tag, and for now we will ignore the class, action and methods parameters. So we will add an email input and submit button in this case of. Let me tell you how to make these things. Okay, for now I'm ignoring about the methods and about the actions. So I'm directly making the simple form, that is enter email. Okay, so this is simple form, enter email, and input tag. In input tag I will send the type of the input, that is email. Okay, email, and the name of that input, that is username, user email. Okay, that's it. And the value right now I'm not putting any value. Okay, and I will make the another input tag like that. Let me copy this and going to further, and this is the type submit. Okay, this is like submit which can which submit our form. So name, let it's remain blank, and value is here submit. Okay, you can also put name and this also can work. So I will show you this form. So this form is look like that. These things also we have completed in our first section. So now also I am showing like that. So this is the complete actually this is the things which I made already also, and this is telling about this is the actually input tag. Here you can input your user email, and after that we have submit button. From submit you can submit your email. But you can see here we have not any label. We have added here paragraph to introduce you about uh, this input tag, but we don't want like that. We want one label in front of that. Okay, so we will use label. Let me introduce label here. Enter email. Okay, I am making the enter email label here, and inside the label I have put in the this email input and this things, and now I need to uh, close the label. Okay, let's see what happen. I will save this and will open this like that. So you can see here, if I uncomment this part, you can see this is looking like nice. Okay, so this is looking like nice. In front of input tag we have one label, that is enter email, so user can easily understand what he need to fill in this input tag. Okay, so this is the actually importance of label in form. Okay, let reduce this, and I need to make some other form. So I will make this form with some action. I mean here action I need to add uh, external URL in the form of action. Okay, and method would be get. So let me add the method here. So method here is get. Actually we are getting the getting our forms detail in external websites. So I need to add the https www dot https www dot facebook.com. Okay, let's see what happen. I am entering the action as a external URL, not an internal URL, our project URL, external URL. Then we'll see what happen. Okay, so in method is get, and action is external URL, that is facebook.com. Okay, then we have p tag. Okay, and p tag will tell enter text and take me to the Facebook. It will tell me enter text and take me to the external URL, that is Facebook. Okay, and let me close this paragraph tag, and input. I will make one input tag, that text type input. Type should be text type. Okay, text, and name should be user input. User input. User input. Okay, and the value let remain blank. Okay, and I need to make another input tag. I need to make another input tag. Okay, so this is like submit type. Okay, name should be blank, or you can put any name. Value should be submit type, because we are submitting this form. So let me do check this, what will happen. Okay, let me save this, and now, so this is telling enter text and take me to the Facebook. Anyone want to say something? Let me add text here, and so here you can see I submit that form, and it redirected to me facebook.com, and user input you can see this I have entered. Okay, so this is the get method, so we are getting the things in URL. I hope you all understand. So this is, yes. Anyone have any doubt? If anyone have doubt, you can ask me anything. Okay, so this is the one thing I have shown you, what is the meaning of action and what is the meaning of method. So this is the practical things I have shown you. And next, let me do another type of form. Okay, that will include some label. So let me take this form as simple, not adding action and method. I will show you the importance of label, because this session about more about labels. So form and label. Okay, enter text, enter text. Okay, then after this we need to add input tag. Input type, and input type, what type? Text type, text format. Okay, and name of that, sorry, name of that should be blank. Okay, we can put name blank, and value value of that input type should be black one. Okay, so we can put the value black one. So this is the one thing actually we can give this value black one, and let me close this label. So this is the one label tag in which I have entered the one input tag, and I need to add another label tag, and in which I can add another value type. Okay, inside this form. So value type. This is a value which is coming in input box. So I am saying here two. So you can easily understand the difference between different label. Okay. So let me say this. Then you can understand. This is the label enter text in both, and this is black one, and this is black two. Okay. So let me do this more advanced form. Okay. So I will show you about input more advanced form of about input. So that is the use of four keyword in label. Okay. So let me do that. So inside this form, I will make one label that will include four keyword. Okay. And inside four keyword, I will put user input. So this is what type? User input type. So for user input, and in this I will enter text. Okay, and enter text, enter input, then this is enter input type. Okay, so here we will remove our label from here, and I need to add here. Okay, so this is a complete label with four keyword, and inside this input, after that label, I need to make one input that will include 4 as a ID. 4 as a ID here in input. So this can understand which label is for which input tag. Okay, so I need to add user input the same ID user input. That's why we have put the 4 user input. Okay, because we can use the 4 name in input as a ID. Okay, so further we can add the type here. We can add the type here, and what is the type? The same text type. Name should be name, or text. What will be the text here? Hello, hello, or you can say my name, Munesh Kushwa. Okay, Munesh Kushwa, software engineer, software engineer in Capgemini. Okay, so currently I am working in Capgemini as a software engineer, senior software engineer, senior analyst. And apart from that, I am giving the training in Good Tech Mind. I hope you all understand about me. So this is the value. Actually, I have given the more lengthy value. Okay. So this is the form. I need to save this and let what will happen. So this is the actually more long text I have added, and you can understand here. This is the input in which we have used four tag, for which user input, and now we use id user input, so that this label is for this input tag only. Okay. Next, further we will go for our next advanced topic of this input tags. So I need to add the placeholder. So I will tell you about the what is the use of placeholder tag. So okay, let me remove uh, this value from here, and I will also comment this for loop. I hope you all understand about label, what we why we are using the label tag in our forms. So let me comment this, and I am telling you about the placeholder. So let me make one input tag that is of type text. Okay, and the name should be blank, but after name we need here placeholder. So placeholder we use for giving the value inside the input tag, inside that box. So here I will say not required. Okay, and the value not need not to give value here. Okay, not to give value here. It is not required. Okay. Next, I will make another input tag, or I will make another type of input tag, so I can show you the difference very clearly. So in this also we have name blank, but placeholder is like required. Okay, placeholder is required. Okay, and this is the type of submit. This is the type of submit. So we can submit our form, and name should be blank, and placeholder we need not to add placeholder in case of submit type. Placeholder will be used in case of only text input type. Okay. So value we need to add here. It is required thing here. We need to add value type submit, so that we can easily see the our submit input in our web page. Okay. So this field is required. So when you fill the form, without this field you cannot able to submit the form. So we need to do uh, one important thing, so that this field should be required by the user. Okay, if you leave blank this field, it is fine. You can easily submit your form, because this is not required. But here in this placeholder required, you need to fill that placeholder. If it is not filled, it can't submit. Okay, so let me show you what is the use of require keyword, require in HTML input tag. Okay, so first the this HTML websites input tag, input submit, input ID, username required. So in and we need to put required. So here after placeholder we need to put required, so that it will be act like a required field. Okay, so let me do okay, remaining 10 minutes in this section. So let me save this, and here you can see. So this field is not required, but this should be required. So let me blank this. Let me put my name this here, and this will remain blank. But it is not submitted because this field is required. That's why he said, please fill in this. field. So let me fill in this field. Okay, and now it is submitted. And here I will fill and leaving blank this. Now this is submitted. No problem. So in the required field, we need to fill the required field. That is very essential. And you also many times face this types of thing while filling some forms in your college or in your system online. Okay, so that's it about this session. I hope